And moving on, the country's athletics governing body, Athletics Kenya, will this year focus more on curbing doping. The vice has threatened to wipe out the good reputation by Kenyan athletes that they have built over the years. Speaking during a stakeholders meeting in Nairobi, the federation also announced that it will direct some energy and resources to systems that would attract more spectators during local competitions. There's no doubt that athletics is the most successful sport in Kenya, going by the number of medals won by the country's men and women at the global stage. But the sport still does not attract the number of followers enjoyed by other sports in the country, such as football. Research conducted by Sinovit and Repucom shows that only 25% of Kenyans have attended an athletics event locally. The research that targeted over 2,000 respondents shows that 75% of the respondents have never been to an athletics event due to lack of information, among other factors.
That information, then we can go back to the drawing board, and as we are working on our strategic plan, we know the key areas that we need to focus on.
And probably the thing they can do better is the communication around when those events will be held and where they will be held.
Marathon and road running attracts the highest number of spectators at 55%, followed by cross-country running at 52%, while track and field events is at 42%. 800 meters Olympic champions David Rudisha and Pamela Jelimo were the respondents' favorites. The research that was conducted between the 6th and 14th of November last year rated Athletics Kenya as the most known federation in the country, slightly ahead of Football Kenya Federation and Kenya Rugby Union. The research, however, did not tackle anything on doping, despite a considerable rise in the vice, as the call for Athletics Kenya to tighten its fight on the vice deepens.
And the competition rules now are very strict when it comes to doping, and any and every competition that is going to be licensed by Athletics Kenya, we are saying that they must do doping. Then the other thing is education.
To date, the federation has suspended 35 doping offenders, although no accomplices like doctors, coaches or managers have been nabbed.
We are getting a lot of important information, and that information is what we are using then to follow up and ensure the scourge, or rather the practice, is not spreading far and wide.
The federation laughed off calls from a section of retired athletes to current athletes to boycott the national cross-country trials on the 14th of this month.